Do you want to live a better life? Do you want to have more money? Are you living a lifestyle that will help you get there? What you may not know is that the lifestyle choices you're living today may be holding you back from the life you want to live tomorrow. If you're tired of being poor, watch this video. If you want to improve your life, watch this video. What follows may be difficult for you to hear, but sometimes in life you need to hear the difficult things if you want to improve your life. It's not about what you want to hear, it's what you need to hear. Today, the challenge I pose to you is to take a long, deep look at yourself and ask yourself this question. Do you have poor habits that are holding you back? Do you have poor habits that are stopping you from reaching where you want to go? So, here are 5 things that poor people do that rich people don't. Poor people eat too much fast food. Now, I understand that it's easy. I understand that it's convenient. I understand they're all over your neighborhood. I understand it's right down the street. I understand that it's 24 hours a day you can get this stuff, but you have to resist the temptation. Fast food is high in calories, low in nutrition. That is a bad combination. It leads to weight gain. It leads to obesity. It leads to higher healthcare costs. It leads to more problems in your future. Moreover, fast food is high in salt. Fast food is high in sugar. It can lead to heart attacks. It can lead to strokes. All of these things are bad for your health. And this kind of food will keep you poor. Why? 1, it's not good for your mind. And 2, it is not good for your body. So lay off the fast foods and think about what you're putting into your body and how what you put into your body may be keeping you poor. Number 2, poor people are really into sports. And I want to pose this question to you. Are you spending your entire Saturday, your entire Sunday, every weekend watching sports? Are you on that couch eating that hot dog, eating that hamburger, eating that popcorn, drinking that beer, every single weekend watching sports? Are you spending all your free time reading all the online news, watching the trades, watching the moves, watching the contracts? All this time spent on sports. Now, I understand sports are fun. I understand sports make you feel good. I understand it's fun to cheer for the home team. But the question I pose to you is, with all of this time you spend watching sports content, reading sports content, spending money on the jerseys, the hats, the tickets, do any of these activities contribute to you becoming richer? Now, certainly some people are making money off of you. Unless you are the owner of a team or you're one of these big companies that advertise during these big games, you're likely not making any money by being your team's biggest fan. In fact, likely you are losing money watching sports. Likely you are losing money being the world's biggest fan. And all of this aforementioned sports jerseys, hats, tickets, they all cost you money, and you're not going to get that money back. Moreover, the thing that it costs you the most is your time. How much time do you spend on sports? Think about it. What else could you be doing with your time? Now, I understand that sports are fun, but what sports are is helping other people get rich. What sports are is an escape from reality. And what sports are is a time suck when in fact, you could be using that time instead of sitting on that couch every single weekend, every single Saturday, every single Sunday to figure out ways to improve yourself, to improve your job skills, to move your life in the right direction, and to make you more money. So unless you are the owner of the team or a star sports player, your involvement in sports is not making you any money. In fact, your involvement in sports is keeping you poor. Number 3, poor people spend all of their time blaming other people for their problems. Now, I understand that blaming other people feels good. I understand that blaming other people releases frustration. However, it does not make you any richer. In fact, this kind of talk, this kind of culture is very popular. The year's biggest indie song on YouTube was Rich Men North of Richmond by Oliver Anthony, and the song was all about how rich people and poor people alike are holding you down. It was a song about blaming others for your situation in life. Listening to that song, repeating that message does not make you richer. In fact, it keeps you poor by reinforcing a poor person's attitude. By blaming others, you develop a poor attitude and it gives you excuse for why you are poor. You play the victim. Although yes, it is completely true that some things may stand in your way. However, that is not the majority of the obstacles in your life that hold you back. And other people can't control your life all of the time. Do other people control how much effort you put into work every single day? Do other people control how much time you work on improving yourself? Do other people control how much time you study to learn better job skills? No, they don't. You need to take control, stop blaming others, look at yourself and say, hey, what can I do better? How can I improve my life? It's not about other people, it's about improving yourself. It's not about giving power to other people, it's giving power to yourself. So the next time you look to blame someone else for your situation in life, ask yourself, instead of using all this time and energy at blaming other people, maybe use all this time and energy to improve yourself, to work harder and figure out your situation to get you to where you want to go. Number 4, poor people don't save any money. No matter how much money you make, if you spend all of your money all of the time, you will be poor. I understand that the advertising can be very seductive. I understand it's on the internet. I understand it's on the TV. It's on the radio. It is everywhere. There's advertising all of the time. There's always a new phone to buy, a new car to buy, new clothes to buy. There's always something new to buy. But the question I pose to you is, do you need it? Could you be saving that money instead of spending it? And in these days, it's hard, right? Because you turn on social media, your TikToks, your YouTubes, your Twitters, all of these things, everyone's showing off all of their money all of the time. However, this kind of lifestyle will keep you poor. When you spend all of your money all of the time, you set yourself up for failure if some unforeseen disaster hits. Can you survive financially if you lose your job? Can you survive financially if you get hit with some unexpected high medical bill? What if energy and food costs continue to go up? If you spend your money all of the time, you leave yourself open to financial disasters when disasters hit. Saving money takes time and planning. So what you need to do is take that time to spend your money wisely. If you are going to spend money, get good prices. If you are going to spend money, buy stuff on sale, right? Buy stuff when the time is right. Impulse buying will cost you more money. So you want to resist the temptation to spend all of your money all of the time. Save your money, wait for the right times, right? Good planning leads to a better future. Careful spending opposed to emotional spending leads to better financial health. Number 5, poor people hang out with other poor people. Now, I understand this will be the most difficult to talk about among all of these 5 things. However, the truth isn't easy. The truth is difficult. Life isn't easy. Life is difficult. With all of these poor people habits that we've talked about in this video, this one may cut the deepest. Why? Because it may be the most difficult to change. The people you spend time with have a big influence on how you talk, have a big influence on the things that you do. Think about this. You are the average of your 5 closest friends. So if all of your friends are into poor habits, if all of your friends are into sports, if all of your friends are getting into the latest sports car, if all of your friends are buying the gold chains, what kind of things do you think you will be into? Hanging out with poor people leads to poor people habits, and it leads to poor people thoughts. It isn't nice, but the world isn't nice. If you want to be rich, you have to surround yourself with people that have the lifestyles and habits that work in your favor, not be surrounding yourself with people that live the lifestyles and habits that work towards your detriment. I share these things with you today because I want you to do well in life, and in fact, I completely understand what it means to be poor. I also understand and know that being poor isn't the only lifestyle out there. There are other lifestyles out there for you. I also want you to know that nothing is impossible. And in fact, I recently wrote a book about escaping the poor life. It's called A Positive Angle. And if you enjoy hearing positive messages, and if you enjoy hearing these kind of things, I encourage you to pick up a copy of my book. It is available on Amazon. It's filled with all kinds of tips and strategies to making your life better. So I appreciate your time, and I would love to hear your thoughts on any of these topics. And here's a question for you. Are there any other habits out there that are keeping you poor? The ones that you've already changed or ones that you want to change? Please share in the comments below, as it does benefit other people. I also read it, other people read it. And again, I thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.